always get into trouble when I speak on the topic of international justice system, particularly as it relates to ICC. Now that I've the Kenyan media in training setting, I can reiterate what my messages have been. And I've got 4 messages. First message, those of you who have been in contact with me over email know that my signature has 2 quotations from 2 famous scholars. One was a professor of law and an intellectual activist, and the other one who is a retired judge, writer and freedom fighter. Professor Nabudere, who died last year in Uganda, told me, the poor need justice, others need the law. The other scholar, Abbey Sachs, the former South African Constitutional Court judge and a famous freedom fighter and writer, told me, the rich do not need the law. They have got wealth and power. It's the poor who need the law. Contradictory as these statements may sound, they capture critical ingredients of the international justice system that has over years focused on power, wealth, impunity, and justice for the wretched of the earth, the poor, the victims of violence and injustice. Global citizens have fought long and hard for the ICC to become a reality. That struggle continues, though the international justice system has its limitations, deficits, and gaps. We cannot throw the baby out with the bathwater. We must improve on our international justice system. A second message, it's a short message. The ICC is not a foreign court. It is international, but it's also mobile. It is a Kenyan court. It is part of our legal system. We ratified the Rome Statute, domesticated it, and proceeded to anchor it in Article 2 of the Constitution. Third message, we are at an advanced stage to set an international crimes division of the High Court. Reverend Dr. Sam Kobia will give you the details in the next session. Those of you who have read the UNDP publication, Termites at Work, will realize how the security, stability, and economy of this nation is mortally threatened by these termites. And the termites are, among others, crimes against humanity, drug trafficking, trafficking in humans and body parts, money laundering, counterfeit goods, corruption, piracy, and terrorism. The common denominator of these termites is that they hang together and they are inseparable bedfellows as they eat up the soul of our nation. Something must be done, and the ICDC is the judiciary's response to it. ICDC project is owned by the Council for the Administration of Justice, the assembly line for the justice sector. It has robust support of the Ministry of Justice, the Attorney General, the DPP, the Police Commissioner, the prisons, other security services, the private sector, civil society, and grassroots media. The message here is very clear. The stability and security of our nation is our survival, and all sectors of society are involved. Fourth and last message. The ICDC, as my colleague in the Judicial Service Commission, my colleagues in the Judicial Service Commission, the AG, and the Reverend Dr. Sami Kobia will confirm, has nothing to do with Kenyan cases pending before the ICC.